Hey YouTube, Rick Marks here, and I'm still digging through the book. I've had a number of revelations, I suppose, or insights might be the better way to look at it. I've also been doing the 6-minute diary. It's an amazing book as well from a journal aspect. It gives you structure to work with. And I know that one of my biggest challenges with journaling has been what to put in. Often I'll verbally vomit as such, or mentally vomit on the page of just a whole bunch of thinking and thoughts. Other times there's process behind it. But the thing I like with the 6-minute diary, and there's a number of different variances and versions within this group as well. Some are more aimed towards like achieving success and goals. It helps you with, because it's got questions, it structures everything in a way that makes it so that you're not having to think about what to write. It asks you the questions, and I love the fact that every day it asks you, like, I'm grateful for these 3 things, and then, you know, it's got line 1, line 2, and line 3. And early on in the beginning of the book, it talks about the fact you can either do like a repetitive component, so like you've got the same goals, or you can look at things and kind of go towards building on. So your gratitude today is for a different set, and throughout the week you might rotate those items around. It's flexible without giving you just lines on a page. And again, with my lines on a page, I haven't really been back to that for quite some time, because with this structure I've actually been finding it's possibly more the commitment to doing it. That's where I find my challenge. So again, you're supposed to do 3 minutes in the morning and 3 minutes in the afternoon or evening. And the evening can be sometimes very hard, because by the time I get kids down to bed and because I'm doing 5 a.m. wake ups, I then get to a point where I'm tired and I just want to go to bed. So then the next morning I'll finish off yesterday and then do today. So again, it is what it is, and you've got to make things adapt in life. But yeah, if you're looking for a journal or something to start out, if you're not sure how to journal, it's not really something we're ever taught. But again, you can choose to do the free flow. My journal is never Dear Diary. It's, I suppose that's the typical thought of a Dear Diary. I am not committed as such to daily. I do it when I feel I need to put something down. And as I mentioned before, it's a freeing of the mind. It's freeing my mental load, because now it's no longer in the back of my head. And particularly things that niggle me, I find once I get them out, it's brilliant, because now I can have this solitude, this quiet, this peace. Which then can lead into meditating or filling it with actual good stuff. So if journaling is down your alley and you're getting a bit stuck and you want to kind of find something to start directing it, definitely recommend, because it does the daily, and then it does the end of the week, and then it also does the end of the month. And it's, I think, 3 months worth, so I'm down a month so far, and we're about a third of the way through the book. If you do that, you could then just roll on to the next, doing it just on pages, if that's what inspired you, utilizing that same thinking process. But yes, if that's something that's down your alley, if you're curious to how else to journal, I'd be happy to kind of go down that road. But typically it's just what's bugging me right now, that I put on just a blank page. It's pretty much just to get it out of my head, to get it out of my space, and then I don't rocking chair on it. I don't just sit dwelling on something that I can't change. It's allowing me to move on. So it's no different with a declutter of physical stuff, it's decluttering the head. And you could find that you could go through and you can direct your thinking. So you might choose to do some thinking back to your childhood and analyze and process that. Were there experiences you had as a kid that you're wanting to kind of navigate? Why something was a certain way. Being an adult, we get new insights, we get new ideas, and particularly as a new parent, or as a parent, I often now see decisions and choices my parents made, and how that led them to certain outcomes, all because I'm now a parent myself, and how to navigate that. So yeah, if you find you're wanting directions and stuff, or you know, I'm happy to give you some pointers. If you want to chuck some comments in the comments below, I'm happy to reach out and DM. But yeah, get journaling. It helps to clear the head. It helps you to then look at things like meditation, yoga, more of those freeing components, because often we will find our muscles and stuff, we carry invisible loads, and whether that be from your childhood, whether that be from stresses of work, once you can get those invisible loads off your back, you will actually find your body in itself will be much healthier, because your muscles, everything else isn't like I suppose living on edge. And I did for a while. I was doing like on-call work, kids not sleeping through the night, so my actual sleep was very challenged, because I was sleeping on the edge. I was waiting for every night something to go wrong. Being able to, I guess, accept and analyze that, and then work out I needed to make a change, it enabled me to clear my head of that. And then I found I no longer was stressing about it. I went, if my phone rings, I deal with it. If my kid comes in, I deal with it. Changing that perspective and realizing that I actually was living looking at the negative rather than looking at the positive. So if there's, you know, that, all those sorts of things you can get out on journaling. No different to having a great conversation with somebody, and that's I suppose the other option you've got is find your friend and reach out to them. Say, look, these are, you know, this was going on in my sphere at the moment. These are my struggles. I'm really getting pissed off with this. You know, find somebody who you don't need an answer, and even echoing to them, I'm not looking for you to fix this. I just need you to be my journal. I just need you to be my blank page. And that could fix it for you. Grab a video camera and record yourself venting as such. We often negativize venting, and it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's good just for us to be able to let off that steam and kind of get it out, because once it's out, it no longer bugs us anymore. It's no longer in our active cache as such in our head. We can now move on to thinking about better things. If you've enjoyed the video, thumbs up, hit subscribe, bell notification, and you have a fantastic day. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 AM. Bye for now.